Welcome to Superstitions, Traditions, and Definitions, Special Edition. Am I the asshole?
Yes. Yes, you
are. New Carol is being rude.
My apologies.
I'm Kristen.
She wants me to be Carol, but I'm not. I'm Ainsley. I'm her daughter.
That's my baby girl.
I'm your oldest. I'm not your baby.
All right. Are you ready?
I am. I think. I am. I promise.
Okay. Am I the asshole for taking to trial more than 250 people who were found guilty of witchcraft by the Assizes judges and ultimately hanged for their crimes?
How many people?
250 at least.
At least.
Do you want to hear the story?
Yes.
Do you want to hear his backstory?
I want to hear his backstory before I decide.
Okay, let me tell you his backstory. My father was a Puritan preacher, so obviously I was raised with a strong calling to destroy any and every work of the devil. In March of 1644, after overhearing a group of women discuss their covenant with the devil, I decided then I must take action to protect the puritanical faith and England as a whole. Though I never witnessed any maleficum directly, I know the first witches I accused were hell-bent on killing me. In my 3 years as Witchfinder General for Parliament, that's a slight exaggeration, I only had a letter from Parliament granting me safe passage, I helped free East Anglia of at least 250 witches. Making a small fortune from the counties hiring me was just a bonus. I would have continued with my calling had it not been for an influenced vicar who preached and wrote pamphlets condemning my methods of interrogation, claiming it torture. Little did they know my book, Discovery of Witches, published in 1647, would be used to form interrogation practices in New England. Though I died of tuberculosis as a final insult, many have claimed I died as a condemned witch after my own interrogation methods confirmed my guilt.
I mean,
he's the asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to get interviewed and be tortured. I mean,
he doesn't think it was torture.
They got hanged. They got hung.
Well, yeah, that's how they executed.
I know that, but I don't know, but just like the Salem witch trials, a lot of them just confessed when they hadn't done anything because they didn't see any point in fighting because they were gonna get killed anyways.
And they were being tortured.
Yeah.
Like his methods, one of them was throwing them into the water, and if they sunk and drowned, they were innocent but dead.
Well, I think that if you throw somebody on the water and they don't sink and drown, they're holy because Jesus walked on water.
Oh, that is true. People don't, though. But Jesus did. You could have countered that at the Assizes. You might have been a good attorney then. Another thing they did was poke them or cut them. And if they bled, they weren't a witch. But if they didn't bleed or they didn't flinch in pain, they were a witch. So then they started using dull blades that wouldn't actually pierce the skin, or retractable blades.
So that they can be like, witch.
Right. He also believed that they communicated with the devil at night while they were sleeping. So he would keep them up for days at a time, and then they would confess out of just sheer exhaustion and delirium.
I would too. When I'm tired, and I want to go to bed.
You say whatever you can to go sleep.
I love going to sleep, especially when I'm working.
Another thing he did was look for witches' markings, which would be like moles or skin tags.
I hate that they say that that's witches' marking because, why would a witch put that on their body? Wouldn't a witch try to get rid of it?
That's a good point. If you have something that looks funny, you'd think if you were a witch and could make magic happen, you'd get rid of that, huh?
Exactly. So I just don't understand why. I don't understand his reason because you can reason those with something.
He believed, though, that like the moles and the skin tags and things like that were to suckle the familiars,
Huh?
like a nipple to feed their animal
Oh, so
familiars,
like,
like their
okay.
cats or their owls or ravens.
Feeding them out of their own body. He's a freak. I love my dog, but my dog, no matter if I'm a witch or not, is not drinking out of my body.
You would be hanged, burned at the stake, depending on where you are.
Who had the guillotine? I want to know.
French.
I watched on TikTok. Somebody made a Lego guillotine and actually cut the head off. Well, it knocked the head off of one of the Lego people.
Holy moly. I bet he was a witch too.
Apparently, my God. He just wanted to enjoy his day. You ever seen that Lego movie?
Have I?
Yeah, I
I
think you
feel
have.
like you've made me.
Well, yeah, well, maybe not because that was when Wiggy was taking me to movies, and so we watched it. I think he's the asshole.
He's the asshole. I agree. Definitely. 250.
At
Mostly
least.
women, at least. Mostly women, and a couple of Anglican preachers.
But preachers, I'm sorry. I can guarantee a lot of preachers in the world today are not very holy. I stand by that. But that doesn't mean like they don't believe in God or whatever. I just don't think they follow it as much as they say they do.
Then that's a good possibility.
Yeah. But I mean, I still think he's wrong for saying that they were the ones.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm tired enough that I'd confess to being a witch right now.
Oh, so I think we are both in agreement that he was definitely the asshole.
Yes, and you only do one of these a week?
We do this one, and it airs on Saturdays, and then we do the superstitions that air on Tuesdays.
Do you have them separated into playlists?
I do.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Tech savvy.
I'm not.
I know. Are you going to be able to put glimpses of this on TikTok? You know how they cut it down and they do the "Am I the asshole?" blah blah blah, and then and then you show that I'm taking that reaction as a no.
I have a TikTok account.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I thought I was doing good.
You are.
You know what I can do though? I can take my phone and while I'm editing, record the edit and
Yes.
then post. And maybe even to TikTok if I looked at it.
It's really easy to record yourself editing and posting it on Instagram. Just take a picture.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's really easy.
I took a video of the snow and posted it on Instagram.
So proud of you. You also post terrible pictures of me.
There's no such thing.
Lies, but okay.
There are no such thing as terrible pictures of you. All right, let us know what you guys think. Was he the asshole?
Yeah. Okay, I guess everybody has the right to their own opinion.
You do not get to decide for the world.
I know. And I mean, some people, I guess you can kind of see where he was coming from because he wanted to make things holy and safe for everybody. But just the way that he'd go about it, those aren't real reasons to find out if they're a witch or not. So it's not right. And that's why I think he's the asshole, because he wasn't doing it in the right way. Make up a legitimate way to tell if it's a witch or not and then come back.
Or just let the herbalists who are saving people and helping them with natural remedies continue doing the work they do.
Yeah, but like, if I still think he's the asshole.
I mean, I'm with you.
But like, there could be some people that agree with the way he was going about things because he just wanted the world to be a better place. But did you really want the world to be a better place because of the way that you were taking care of it? Did you want more people like you? And I mean, I guarantee he did because he wanted help with getting rid of the witches.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, nowadays.
And he also went after Anglican preachers. He went after people of different denomination, of a different faith.
Yeah, and I mean, like nowadays, this is going to sound terrible, but nowadays, 250 really isn't a huge population. Like we have, 8 billion people on the planet?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 250 people at least is a lot of people. But like he probably didn't see himself as doing anything wrong because it was only 200.
And they were found guilty of witchcraft, which was against the law at that.
I still don't agree with the way he went about that.
I don't agree with any of it. And because a lot of times, like if they were mad at their neighbor,
Yeah,
they would accuse them of witchcraft.
Yeah, witchcraft, guys, witchcraft.
Right. Or there was an old widow living that in their neighborhood or their county or whatever that they were afraid of or thought was whatever. They would accuse her.
That's why I think he should have gone about it in a different way and not just let the public accuse people.
Right.
Because I need you to come up with facts, evidence, and a good way to either not get, like, I need you to be able to give me the evidence without it being you killing them. So you can't just be like,
oh, look, she died.
I touched them with a fake knife and they.
There's also a lot of herbal healers that were tried and convicted of witchcraft.
But here's the thing. Nowadays, herbal healers or whatever, what is aloe vera? We put it on our sunburns. Aloe vera. And I will not catch anybody that at the beach with no aloe vera, especially when I'm around, because I burn. Just ask Aunt Linda. Oh, it was so bad in Florida.
And you know I'm big on the herbal stuff too. So I mean I probably would have
But you're
been accused of witchcraft.
I know for sure you would have, and they would have had evidence. But
what kind of evidence you think they're gonna get? I ain't talking to no devil.
If they're talking like just evidence on witchcraft or whatever, they would have used anything. So if you had some plants in your house, oh, sucks. You and that plant, gone.
I have a couple of plants.
Couple? Well, I'm just saying that, like, you would have definitely been one because of the crystals.
Leave my rocks alone.
And they're not really, and I guess it's not really, like, I mean, you have some crystals, but we don't, but, like, it's not like we're rubbing them on our bodies and just like, oh my gosh, these are going to save my life.
Correct.
And it's not like you're looking at a plant and being like, you got a boo-boo? A dog bit you? Put this rose on. No. I'm going to the
Willow
doctor.
Bark.
Don't get in
Nature's aspirin. Willow bark is nature's aspirin. It's a good pain reliever.
Okay, and you wanted to know what kind of evidence? You would have accidentally let it slip. They'd be like, well, use blah, 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 blah. Pound doctor, witch. Sucks.
I mean, I'm pretty awesome. All right. Are we done? Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I really told them my opinion.
You think you've sold them on your justification?
Yes.
Well, I agree. Dude was an asshole.
Yeah, and I just think that I know he's an asshole, but a lot of people are going to have their opinions, and a lot of people are not going to want their opinions to be changed and think everybody else's opinion is wrong.
That's true.
But I don't think anybody else's opinion is wrong because everybody's a right to their own opinion.
That is true also.
It's fact and opinion, not fact and fact, and not opinion and opinion.
Very true. All right, and with that, we're signing off. So thank you guys for listening. We'll see you Tuesday with superstitions. Maybe Carol will be back.
I have work. I mean, I might.
Let's all pray for Carol, send some good vibes. Because you don't want to hear me talk to myself.
Yeah. Oh, no. When you talk to yourself in the car, you get going.
Do I?
Oh, yeah. After a long day at work.
All right. Well, be sure to like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. And we will see you again on Tuesday. She won't. Carol will be here.